Hello everybody and welcome to Inspirational Monday. I hope everybody's doing well on this Monday and getting their week started off right. I'm Stephen E. if you're new to this channel. And what's on my heart today to speak to you about is, do we teach people how to treat us? Do we teach people how to treat us? And I believe in a lot of cases, it's about half and half. It's like 50% of people do and 50% of people don't. Because when you're in these bad relationships, and I'm not only talking about intimate relationships, I'm also talking about friendships, family relationships, as well as, your girlfriend-boyfriend relationships too. We tend to not just have these conversations on how we should be treated in a relationship, because we get to a point where we stand for anything. We stand for people yelling at us, mistreating us, thinking they can talk to us any kind of a way, and that really shouldn't be. You got to teach people how to treat you so they know what to expect when they come towards you. And if you expect people to treat you good, you got to treat them well too. So what you should be really be doing is open up the dialogue and having the conversations with people, what you expect in the friendship, and don't hold back, because if you're holding that part back, then how does the person know how they're supposed to treat you? How do they know they can't call you specific names, or they can't call you out of your name, or that they can share your business with someone else if you don't have that conversation with them? So opening up the dialogue is very important in friendships. Do you get that? Do you get that you have a responsibility to show somebody how to treat you? It's your responsibility to show somebody how to be a friend to you, how to love you, how to respect you, and all these things. It's very important. And it's also important. It also works into your workplace relationships too, and your professional relationships. You have to show people how to treat you well, and you have to also give that back. That's very important. As we're on the road, I'm about to go get a hot tea, and I'm about to get some oatmeal, and I'm going to run some errands this morning. But I just want to know everybody's perspective. Do you teach people how to treat you? Leave some comments below. I'm definitely interested in hearing about that. Do you teach people how to treat you, and what is your expectation of being treated in the relationship? What is your expectation from the other person? Okay, so just bear with me while I'm on this road. We're gonna go just grab something, and then we're gonna go run some errands. Okay. Cumberland Farm morning. I'm headed in. Just gonna grab a tea and hopefully some oatmeal. As you can see, I got my oatmeal and I got my tea. The teas and the coffees here are only $1. So if you're never around Dunkin' Donuts or Starbucks, give Cumberland Farms a try for their tea and coffee. Only $1, and they have quite a few flavors for tea and coffee. So that's not bad at all. So today I decided I was going to treat myself good and have something better, as opposed to something greasy or something just really not good for me, because you can't eat like that all the time, in moderation. So I'm going to finish this up, and I'm about to go run some errands and pay a bill. But just to expand on what we were just talking about, do you teach people how to treat you? My experience with that was working with a lot of negative people who just figure they can say anything they want to you and figure it's okay, and it's because you haven't taught them how to treat you. And this was going back to my job, when coworkers just felt like they can say anything they want to me, and which I'm not going to stand for that, because you can say anything you want to me, but just know that I'm going to say what I feel back. I'm going to teach you how to treat me. And I'm a person that wants to be treated with respect and kindness as I would treat anybody else, because you're a reflection of what you want the world to see, and I have to be that reflection first. If I want somebody to treat me with respect, I have to give that back as well. Okay? Okay, just something else I just want to add to this whole thing, another thing. But why do sometimes us as people feel like we have the power to change another person when that is absolutely not so? Only thing you can be is just be a reflection of goodness and kindness, and hopefully that can rub off on them. But sometimes we stay in these bad friendships and bad relationships and these bad work environments because we feel like we have the power to change the other person, and it's really not up to you. Only thing you can do is just be a reflection of the change you want to see, but it is totally up to them if they want to change or not. Because I've seen people in these relationships and they get dogged and they get mistreated. Number one, because they haven't taught somebody how to treat them. Number two, because they feel like they have the power to change that person. And I'm like, why are you still in this? Why are you in this bad environment? Why are you in this bad situation? Well, they'll change. I'm working on them. They're going to change. They're going to change. That power is not yours. That power is theirs. And sometimes when you get in that type of a situation, you can lose your power. You can totally lose your power and lose your self-worth, because at that point, sometimes you just don't know what your value is. And if you knew what your value was, you would know that you are a person that deserves to be respected and treated well and be treated kindly and be treated most in the most best way. Okay, I'm sorry I stuttered on that a little bit, but don't you feel you deserve that? Don't you feel that you deserve to be treated greatly? Don't you deserve to be treated well? You got to know your value. It's so important to know your value, because once you know that you are of value and you're a valuable person, there's a lot of things you're not going to stand for, and that's just going to, just like I said, it's just going to move into other areas of your life. You're not going to stand for being mistreated. You're not going to stand for poverty. You're not going to stand for negative energy coming into your environment, because that negative energy is another thing that just weighs you down, and then it just gets to a point where you can be depressed, or you just start being around depressed people, and then you lose your value. Okay? I hope this has been inspiring to you. As always, be blessed, and let's do this.